Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Builders of Greece once more. How good of you to join, glad you still enjoy these videos. Now, one problem occurred and I was playing with the pre-release version, and with the release of the game my old save game broke. That means I had to restart from scratch, and yeah, I don't want to bore you. I had to start the city again and we are back here. It is looking similar to the city that we had before, so I was trying to get to the layout, but we did a few more optimizations here, right? So the industry center is a bit further away. We do have another district over here that is growing now. Other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. We also have our academy where we are finishing the efficient wood processing right now, so everything else has been researched here already that was on its way. And after that we're going back into the carpentry where we left off, also with building producing furniture and stuff like that for my people. Also, we already have some soldiers in my barracks over here, just into that mountain side plastered. Fantastic. And well, we continue onwards with with my expansion. We have my people here. There's finally also way more people moving in than before, right? So it's way faster growth here right now. If I build more houses, people tend to move in rather quickly. Still, we have the cheese and the Tiganites now, and also here we have the furniture as my next demand, and together with the cheese. The cheese is something that's actually a bit off, right? So for this we will probably need the cattle farm and then going all the way into agricultural development. So this is actually a pretty long research tree there. So I would like to do the furniture first and then the cheese production, because it's actually for 2 population tiers that we have, right? And yeah, we have a bustling town. People are going about their business on this fine and sunny day. And over here we might just continue with the expansion of a few more houses, right? So in this area we have them. I'm once again trying to also keep as many trees as possible, right? Oh, and we get refugees again. Yeah, of course I'm going to accept them. This is bumping it up there a bit, though I'm not entirely sure we get people in, right? I think we only get the penalty in if I accept it, but it never really changes my population. It's a bit strange. Lots of strange things still happen there. Let's have the next houses then here, and as you can see, I'm trying to keep some trees here, and also here we can have them more, and this one I would like to keep. So the further we get outside of the city, the lower the density is, right? So here we have a few more, and just by the main road we can also have a bunch more people. In this case, those guys here actually have no less care right now, so outside of their reach. That is still fine. Everybody needs it all the time. Here, I would like to continue with the expansion. This is the main road that's kind of like ending then here. And I'm actually going to make this block here full there too, right? And then, somewhere over here, I would like to have another Leska for all of these people here. Otherwise, a market, sorry. Market, otherwise I cannot grow anymore into this area here. Something like that. However, as you can see, I mean, it's a well-defendable area, right? There's no path up here, so whoever actually wants to get here gets screwed tremendously. Let's build the market here. This should give me quite the room. Yeah, all the way up here, so this is fine for me. And with that we can have a nice new expansion of more buildings then. Let's actually try to once again keep that tree here, so a little park area that we have, and then more over. Still baffling how expensive it is to build those homes. So that's something to find. Can I actually go around here now? Ooh, yes I can. Ooh, that was close actually. Also upgrading a few more, because look at that. Actually, we need more Sugitai in this area. So let's go ahead and upgrade us a few more, especially here in the center as always, so that we have a bit of higher quality buildings than here as well. Costs me quite a bit, especially drachma, quite a lot of upgrade cost here. Now we're out of it again, so I'm just going to raise taxes for everybody once more, so that we get more income there. And the carpentry workshop has been researched, and now we're pushing the cattle farms and slaughterhouses. Actually, that's more meat then. Even though we're really stuffed with meat with just 3 hunting cabins, so I don't know why we should get a slaughterhouse. We'll just see how demand rises then later on. There it is, the carpenter's workshop. Good quality planks and tools are enough for any carpenter to create solid everyday use furniture. Yeah, and as you can see, we do have a bit of space here still left, right? So I was planning a bit more. And yeah, let's actually have the carpenter then outside here, a bit further away. I mean, actually, this is usually a city industry, right? Carpenters, having them a bit closer to the city usually makes sense because they deliver right to the homes. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? Let's actually have them here, right? Let's have a carpenter there. I will need then also a warehouse just at the end of this area, right? So here the industry sector more or less begins, and then we have here some carpenters piling up. Behind them we have the wineries already, and we still have plenty of space as well, especially since we're also depleting those stone deposits there. Think about that. I think we still have some stone left here. Yeah, quite a bit actually. Let's use them. Let's get those in, as we always need stone, and why not, right? I mean, workforce is not the problem this time around, as we are closing in on 1,000 people, really. That's going to be a nice milestone for sure. Now they're consuming planks and tools at the same time. I'm pretty sure that demand for that will be quite high. Or is it? It's just one population right now. Let's just see how it piles up, right? If it's enough or not. We also have our statistics menu, even though I'm not entirely sure about how much truth there is behind it, right? Because right now, look at that, it's, I think, completely broken, right? So we have only 0 everywhere. Strange things happen in this game, I'll tell you that. Now, the cattle farms have been researched, and while we are researching the next production on our way to cheese, we need to find a way or an area for those cattle farms. So we have our plantations, right? A bit spread out now, also here, so there is the grain. A bit further outside, probably I would like to look at cattle farms. So let's actually have a look there. This area we might just have them. Let's have a quick look at them. Raising cattle requires wheat, a small price for a healthy and numerous herd, which is an ideal source of fresh meat. And this will probably then also give me the cheese. Anyway, let's get it out there. And as I can see, it doesn't even need any fields, right? It just needs the wheat. Let's get us a warehouse out here for those guys so they don't have to travel all the way down. So this is a ranch out there now. Ooh, one of them dead already or just sleeping? I guess just sleeping. There you go. And I'm pretty sure we are going to need a bit more wheat, right? Over there we got the flax, there we got the wine. Since we have... let's not overdo it actually. I wanted to build another grape farm, but that's not something I really need right now. What I really need is another grain farm, so let's have one. Just here then as well. And behind it then those fields. Just gotta hand it, this looks super nice and cozy, as all these people are producing wheat for me at the expense of some water, groundwater that is. Let's head back to the city. Performance is still fine. We are growing right now rather quickly. We can actually go ahead now in this area. I would like to have a few more. There's my Leske, and let's see. Probably pronouncing it completely wrong. I'm sorry for all my Greek fellow watchers. Go. And over here, these blocks, of course, will need our own then. Or this area then, right? So we are getting into the mining area there a bit. I can, however, push them back a bit if it comes to that. Very nice. We get some sickness there again as well. According to this sign here, disease is broken out. But it seems to have been already healed again thanks to my ups that I have. Alright, meat is on its way. There's also another interesting tag thing here, the myrtle. And this then leads to cosmetic workshops and baths. That's definitely something we're going to need as well soon for my people, because I'm pretty sure it's this one here. Alright, might be something similar to dope. Nope, actually it's pancakes. Something like that. So I've just googled it and it's actually pancakes. I have no idea where we would get this. Where we could unlock pancakes. No idea. We'll just see. Alright, quickly check it out here. We are losing ceramics now a bit. We're down on that actually. So let's go ahead and also get me another workshop. So we have this block here, right? That's already full. So I'm going to need another one just out here. Or a few more, and it definitely also requires then another warehouse. And you know what? Actually have it like this. Then we can add another warehouse then in this area. finish this block there as well. We will definitely also need a bit more clay. I wonder what happens when we're running out of it. We might then need to import all the time. Is that right? Get me the next clay pit on its way. Oh, actually, these are infinite. All right. But they're infinite in number, right? So we don't have endless amount of clay deposits. And fish is actually fine, meat is fine, and you know what, because it's so cheap and we have the workforce, build me another one right away. This one perhaps, already being exploited. This one down here is good. Yeah, there's also a marble deposit, great. Definitely going to need more of that in the future, so I'm going to add the warehouse then somewhere in the center here, so that we can reach everything, and then we even have a nice little connection to that beautiful cozy beach over there. And no tourists, just perfect. And I just realized there it is actually that we are researching now. Developing agriculture will lead to more effective milk collection, enabling the production of cheese and unique pancakes for your citizens. Now that I know it's pancakes, I know what I'm looking for. And it's that one that we're actually researching right now. So that's 2 products coming in now, cheese and pancakes at the same time. And with that, only the oil lamps are missing then. Yeah, also furniture is not really taking off. I will need to build another one, a second one. This is all very expensive, so I'm really close to my taxes there all the time, right? So bankruptcy usually. So let's have another one then here, just beside that one. And yeah, with that we're at 160 again, and that is already with high taxes for both of my populations. So I wonder how we can actually push balances even further, probably then with the luxury needs here that we have, right? Like beer boosted it quite a bit already. Perhaps that's then one of those. Beer is fine though, by the way. Weapons we have lots of. Wine is still coming in. The furniture hopefully too. The cloth is coming in. Oh, grapes might be something we need to look at. And bronze actually is also something we probably will have a look at for the production. Clay is coming in now in greater quantities again. That's super important. Then let's just go ahead. One of my wine areas that we have. So this one. That's the flax. Gotta be this one here. And here we can then have another grape farm, right? So surrounding the area with all these fields. And also we have reached 1,000 people. Very nice. A new breakthrough. Milestone it is. Unfortunately, no monument for now. I would love a big monument. We have these ornaments. Actually, we have tier 3 already unlocked with that. Let's go ahead and actually add me some ornaments here, right? On both sides of the main road. We can do this. We can have a decorative brazier. And probably then something... we could have a pillar there. Or purple flowers. Nah, it's actually smaller than the brazier. A tree that's too big. A plant that's too small. But an epic looking warrior statue. Let's go ahead and have one here and one here. So that you can actually be in awe. Unfortunately, the paving of the street is a bit too far away. So we have now a green patch there. I don't think there is a way to really fix this. But the purple flowers, let's have them to the academy. Alright, finally there it is, the goat farms. It's not the cattle farm actually, so the cattle farm is producing just additional meat for us. So actually I'm going to get rid of it again, because really we don't need that much more meat. I thought the cattle was doing then also milking, but nope. It is the goat farm, and this one here requires also just wheat to produce then milk. And with the milk, yeah, well, we probably have a processing one, and that's the cheesemaker hut. Also what I can see is the Tigonites, my pancakes, they require milk as well, plus olive oil, plus flour. I mean, holy cow, that's quite a lot of raw materials this one needs. So let's actually have the cheesemaker first. Yeah, let's have it outside here too, right? Makes sense to me, having the cheesemaker here. And since this is actually something that both of my population need, you know what, let's just go ahead and get me another goat farm and even another goat farm, because we need the cheese also, or the milk also for, yeah, the pancakes then, right? And let's have me another cheesemaker then. well. Quite expensive that one is, no doubt about that. 24 it costs me actually on balance. It's a lot, so I hope we're getting that back again with nice tax incomes. The loom is something that we need for the cheese as well. This is something we have quite a lot as far as I know. 73 out of 100. And this is actually an easy production. So just to be super safe here, let's actually also boost my flax farms again. And you can already see how it all comes together then, right? How we produce more complex products and we tickle it down more or less all the way through the chain to the lowest buildings that we have, requiring more space basically, more efficiency overall and stuff like that. We have another area here for another flax farm then. The Noria gives that away. Perfect. And then I wanted to go with the pancakes, of course. So flour would be another thing. For this we need the mill, and for this we need more wheat. The wheat is something, once again, we are already producing a bit more for the farms. I'm pretty sure we're going to need more, right? So let's say actually 2 more, I think, would be something. 1 more here. I think I will need another Noria for this. This is not working out anymore. Here and here. It could actually be. Let's try it. I mean, the worst that can happen is that we don't have enough. We don't. Right, so even though range, it should actually work over here, right? Why doesn't it do this? Construction area is blocked. I think it is because the radius of this wheat farm is bigger than this. We cannot do it because of that. Strange. Alright, so this area is fully utilized now. Yeah. Down here would be probably another one. Or we just move the warehouse and get me a full new row in. So we actually have 5 grain farms now that are supplying us here. And yeah, then we just need the mills. And I have this romantic idea that those mills are kind of like at the cliff looking down into the ocean. And we're going to have then those mills. Let's start with 1 because I only need it for the pancake production, right? I don't need it for bread yet. There is no demand for bread at the moment I'm aware of, so this should be fine. But now we have the flour. Leaves me with 1 more thing, and that's olive oil. And this is actually something that I haven't researched yet. There is another thing that we need to untackle. We have the arena, perfect. So this one is another production that we can have soon. And then we have the olive then, together with the olive oil. Super basic that I haven't really researched yet. Let's go ahead with it as well. Alright, the flax we have here, so this looks like a proper area for my olive. Now, olive actually is a rather big production. We're down to 75 on the balance, so I really hope that it doesn't lead to bankruptcy. Actually, I'm really concerned there right now. All of this, we might just need to wait on that and build me a few more houses in the meantime. Let's just check it out, how I could sustain this. So we have enough wine, even though it's dropping already. The beer is dropping. How do I get more money? Building upkeep cost is already pretty high. Everything is maxed out on the money side. There's also not really a lot more homes that I can have. Strange. I have no idea how we can make money right now, because we are inevitably going down right now. Let's build us a few more homes anyway. Yeah, over here. A few more blocks should be fine. There you go. Over here, and then you have this nice access to the beach down there. Perfect. And then I'm probably going to keep that tree there once more. And we're just going to plaster in a few more homes there as well. There you go. Both of them have their connection. And then, of course, a Laska. These guys, even though this once again also leads to a negative, balance. So, I'm actually scared of using this. Actually, let's use it here, right? You'll get the full picture. And I think this is a nice location for it, as people can just have a look outside there. That's a nice view from this. And they get the demand fulfilled. Not more taxes, though. Do we have the next bug already, I wonder? I hope not. But for some reasons, my money does not go up anymore. Even though we're working already on full taxes everywhere. Also, we have cheese in, but cheese is not being fulfilled. Right, so the Sugetais, they don't take it. The Thetis take it. So there is some cheese coming in, but it does not lead to an increased tax. Which further, makes this problematic for me. Because I'm not getting back the money that I'm investing right now. Why? Do I need to lower taxes so people can grow again? I don't think so. Let's just lower it for a while and see how it goes, right? Also for these guys. Perhaps we get more people in then. One way of getting a bit more money is looking at my resources. So ceramics here we have quite a lot in. Also stone. Let's sell any kind of surplus that we have there. Same goes with the fish. This already leads them to 400 on the income here that we hopefully should get out. There's already a ship in. Trading with us a bit. Perhaps it changes a few things. Still, I would love to have a positive balance there at some point. Yeah, while the city grows, my economy does not somehow. And we will need to toggle this problem. The more important thing is entertainment and culture. Two services that we need to provide to these fellas. So the first one is the culture and the entertainment. So this here provides entertainment. It requires weapons, and that's the square of Ares. And skilled fighters, demonstrate their skills here for the god of Ares. And in this case here, it's actually rather small. And this is just the perfect building to squeeze in. The radius is small too, right? So I would not like to waste too much space with that. And really, we need to have it where we already upgrade a lot of these guys, just so that it's a bit safer for me. So, for example, here, it would be safe for me to actually do this, right? So I'm going to get rid of this building there, and we're just going to squeeze in this RS arena right here beside that tree that still exists. Perfect. And as you can see, those people are happy because of that. And there we have it then. Really, this one requires now the weapons. It's getting it from the market, already on its way. And then people will just fight here and having the time of their life doing this. Actually, I can build several of these, right? Of course. But for now, let's just have them in this area. While we're here, let's continue with a few upgrades, especially around here, right? So behind that. And one more thing is that we still need is something that we haven't researched yet. And that is the cultural center. And Odeon is a special place in ancient Greece, which distinguished from a theater by a full roof that improves the acoustics. And this is the one that most likely will give us then the culture need that those guys want, right? That's the last need then. This one does cost me 34 drachmas, so that's a lot. With that, we're negative now. I still have room though to improve my taxes so that we're a bit positive again. And let's also go ahead and upgrade us a few here. Boy, it's really expensive. And I just also gotta be careful about my workforce, right? So let's just upgrade those guys here as well around the street there. No upgrade button, unfortunately. Oh, and we're also out of planks and tools at the same time. Let's quickly check this out. There's my planks. This should still be fine working. And my tools production. I might need, I mean, we already have two. We have no bronze anymore, and we're full on tin and copper. I think I found the problem. Let's go ahead and just expand on that, right? We have our bronze manufacturing somewhere here. There it is. It does cost me though quite a bit. We need to be careful about that. And then another bronze smelter that I would like to have in this area. Something like this. And very nice, we can keep the trees. I think with one it's not going to be enough. Let's just see how it does, and then I'm probably going to add a second one here. We have, by the way, upgraded it already, right? Yeah, efficient wood processing has been upgraded. I'm expecting lots more planks to come in. Alright, this one 40%, and then we might look at the expanded harbor area. We could also go into the archery range for ranged combat. That might help us out then in oncoming raids. And also, don't forget, we still need the myrtles. And unfortunately, I'm still working on my pancakes. The problem here is that we are out of grain, and with that also my brewery is not working anymore, and we can't allow beer to run out, right? So super important that we continue here. Treasury discovered. Increase the happiness of my citizen 300 drachma. I really don't care about, so that's going to be fine. For that, yeah, we do need another Noria somewhere over here once again. So we can have then to expand the farming area more or less. And then we just need a couple more. Let's actually just go with 2 for now, and we'll just see how many we then really need. One more here. Unfortunately, also planks is rather low. I've already increased my capacity by 1 more sawmill, so we should get a bit more planks in. Let's go ahead and have this one up here. This should still work. Not looking so great there, but at least we do have some more water. And then we can have another 1, 2, 3, 4 more actually in this area just, and on the other side here. All of this. Now the thing is, we do consume planks for the furniture, right? So we have actually quite a huge demand. Let's actually go ahead and build me yet another lumber mill. So with that we have then 2 additional. With that a total of 4. Yeah, let's have them on the other side of the road here too. It's quite a lot of them. And I will definitely need another woodcutter for this. Let's just see on the other side of the mountain. I think we still have some room here. There you go. 100% for that one. Yeah, we will also need yet more wineries. We are full on ceramics and full on grapes, but the wine is running out. So let's just have us some more blocks here. There, let's actually go ahead with 2 more for now. Because that's a really expensive building and I don't want to have too many of them more than I need. And I can still squeeze in another one. And should we have another warehouse? Yeah, let's squeeze in another warehouse. This increases the capacity at which products can actually be transported in. That's pretty important, and with that, the industry zone is growing. We're still looking nice there on the money. Do I have? I do have full taxes. No, actually, we have cottages still, and with that, I have 189, and they're still very happy, so no problem there right now. Even with the highest amount of taxes right now, they're still perfectly happy, thanks to the cheese being in now. The tiganites, the pancakes, that's something... I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with that. If I really need to provide it, we'll add more taxes, most likely. Now that I check it, we are also running low on meat and fish. So let's go ahead and give me another fishery. So yeah, unfortunately, this was too good to be true, right? We do need way more production buildings, which in return will cost me more money again, especially on my balance there. Still not going ahead with the cattle farm. We are continuing with, yeah, some hunters, right? We have plenty of space for that. Somewhere over here by that mountain. At the front of it we can have, let's have 1 more woodcutter as well in this industry zone. And then just to play it safe as well, let's actually go ahead with 2 hunters then on that side. Yet I still need more workforce, so with that, more consumption as well, unfortunately. Doesn't matter, let's go ahead and build us a few more homes here. Probably on that side too. Yes, we can do it. Let's keep that tree. All the way to that side here. And finally, there we have it, the Odeon, and we also have all the resources for that in. It has, luckily, a pretty good radius, so I would say let's take it for the left side of the city for now. The center I would reserve for some. Let's just have this one, yeah, probably here. Oh, now just we consumed the freaking tools? Thank you very much, my furniture maker. I need to wait again for a few seconds, but I think this one is a good location than here, just behind the library, and just so that we can keep the tree. Alright, and there it is. As we can see, this one actually needs then its own smaller road as well, so we might have them just here. There's a little plaza area. Just for this area. Or here we might then also have some ornament. Yeah, this is not looking great. Unfortunately, I cannot move the building now. It will cost me way too much. So let's just keep it like that. And with this, yes, we can finally upgrade them. We just need the tools now. And the marble. Marble, we already have 100 in stock. So it's really just about the tools. And there it is. And with that, we have the Geomori's house. Geomori. That is tier 3. Proper. Not looking that much different than the one before. It has more pillars. I guess the wealth really comes from the amount of pillars you have. And these guys here we can have then in the center of my polis. Right now they're disappointed, so let's lower the taxes a bit. Keep it simple, and with that, the Geomori, we have it now. Of course, a city like that definitely needs some upgraded roads, so I continue. It only costs me some drachma, and not even a lot of that. I still would not go crazy and upgrade every single road, but at least the majority of my pavements should be, yeah, stone roads at this point. That would be ideal. And also, wherever we have, yeah, I'd say upgraded houses already. Unfortunately, once again, we have to check our stone production. It is tanking, and that's because a lot of my stone camps, quarries, are not producing anymore, have no stone anymore in their surrounding area. So once again, we need to go out there. This is actually interesting what happens if we have no stone anymore on the map. But then I hope that my city is fully developed, right? There's one. Honestly, I don't have any other reason to be here. Probably, perhaps, this one's actually still within range. Nah, that road would be crazy. But here we could have a couple of them, right? That's 300. And here we have 200, so that we can at least get those back again. They're very cheap anyway. No harm done. Still leaves me with the Tiganite's bakery, and for this, yeah, we have the milk, we have the flour, we just need the olive oil now. Olive oil, that's something we have unlocked. Actually, for that we need olive plantation and then the olive press. For this we need ceramics and oil. Ceramics we have, I think, quite a lot. Yes, we're almost capping it, so this is fine. So I really just need the plantation. And yeah, let's just go ahead once again, some over there. By the way, we have upgraded the Noria, right? So it has now 50% more range. This is amazing, especially for, yeah, my plantation, so I don't need that many plantations or, yeah, that many Norias anymore for what I want, right? So here I can easily squeeze in 2 plantations, 3 even. Let's go ahead with 1 for now, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a few here. Right, and over here, let's go ahead and make us, yeah, 1 more Noria should be fine now. I'm going to place it right away beside the warehouse. I mean, look at that. That's a really huge range, and I don't need to worry about that placement anymore in particular. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead and have 2 olive groves. Hope this is enough. They're actually quite big on the size, right? And having some of them. Producing now olive for me, and then we just really need the olive press. I would probably like to have it, yeah, not in my main industry zone, as it's getting a bit crowded over there. So I'm probably going to, yeah, let's move the hunting lodges away, right? So that we have the space available there for us for these olive presses. Let's start with 1, because honestly I have once again no idea how much we actually will need out of that. And I also can build now the Tiganite bakery then right away. Boy, the smell must be fantastic close to this. Up here we have it. And the hunting, yeah, let's actually move it to the warehouses that we've already built over here. Plenty of space available, really. And nah, woodcutter is not required. And there it is. Look at that input, really. 3 products we need to produce some bread, some pancakes. I mean, it's delicious pancakes after all. That's something. And we should get the first in. There you go. And we're producing it now. I wonder how many of these buildings we'll need. So I still feel there needs to be some adjustment with the production of what we have, right? Because I'm so low on workforce right now. And yet we are constantly running out of everything. You might say that the efficiency is low because we lack the workforce, but I don't think this is true, honestly. I think we're just really not producing enough per building to actually maintain all of this. It seems a bit wacky there. But okay, let's just see how this continues then. The milk is in, we got lots of herbs, the flour is in, cattle we still have, beer is always out, so there's no way I can get the beer stable. I've already built 2 more breweries, right? And do we have enough grain though? We're full on wheat. We are full on ceramics. Yeah, let's build us another brewery, just see how this goes. I haven't really expanded a lot though, so no idea where this increased consumption is coming from. Where's my beer? It's gone. There it is. Thank you. And we can actually combine this with another product, the lamp maker. This one needs olive oil and clay, right? So out of this one here, the olive oil, we can take the raw clay, which we have plenty of, to make the lamps, the oil lamps. And this is something that my higher tiers need, right? My Sugetais and my Geomori. And yeah, this is a great thing, I would say, to actually combine this and build this factory here as well right away. However, I'm pretty sure we're going to need now more of these here. Let's build me another one. And yeah, let's also get rid of these 2 woodmakers there. I can move them away somehow, somewhere, and build me another one then, so that we get this out of the way as well immediately. And let's see. Yeah, over here 100% we have. Definitely will also need it somewhere down here. Cool. So all of this is plastered throughout my city. And this one here also get rid of, so that we can make a nice block out of that. Right, and we'll just see. What I can see also, my cheese is constantly out, even though we are full on milk. So let's go to the other side of the map, really. To this area. There we have it. Might be also my loom that is... My cloth that is down a bit. Yes, we have only one linen. So another thing I need to do. We need to go to my flax. There we have that. Do we have enough flax? Or where's the problem? Here. Refugees. If I accept them, I'm not getting more people in, right? So by this point, that's the third time. It does not work. I could give them supplies and off they go. We can do this, right? And I maintain my happiness. Everything else doesn't make sense to me. Where's the flax? We are full on that, so I don't have enough looms actually. So let's actually build me, yeah, some 2 more, I'd say. And with that, I'm also going to afford me some more cheesemakers. Holy moly, we are down on the money once more too. And I will still need another goat farm, which increase my wheat consumption again. So you can see, it's all coming together. Once one product is missing, all the products below that line or in that production line are missing too. Or overproduction and whatnot. And we are negative on the balance. It had to happen at some point. I hope that the oil lamp is coming in soon, right? And my pancakes, because that was costing me quite a bit. And at the moment, I don't feel it. Oil lamp's there for the sugetais, at least it is. So this might actually increase my taxes. Then it's also all about pancake. Yeah, I've let this run now for a while. The problem is, even with 3, we don't have enough by far. They're producing it so slowly, and this is on the highest game speed right now, that I would probably need a few more. The problem then is that workforce is running out, and also it costs me a lot of money. So we can actually do one more thing, and that is, yeah, expanding my workforce, right? So we are pretty low on that. For this, we need another district. On the plateau itself, we're full, right? So there's no more expansion that I can do. So my next point of interest would be then probably down here, going down with this road. So this is my triple road that ends here, probably goes into a double road, and then this double road goes down this area, right? We might even make this one, can you make this one a triple road? If I'm, yeah, let's actually do this, right? And start with having some more production, some more roads here. So this one goes in, out of the triple road, and goes into a double road. Then we're going to have a marketplace somewhere here, and just beside that marketplace, I'm also going to have me one of those Leske that we have, this one, right? And with that, we might even have, yeah, we actually have then also over here still some that we can add, because they did not have that before, right? So the goal is to really just add as many as possible, because we need it, honestly. I cannot build them on the ramp, unfortunately, but this would have been nice. Then some blocks of houses. Getting those taxes in. Boy, I hope this is not a mistake. We'll just see how this actually affects then my productivity and also my production, of course. All of this connected, and around the market there as well, and then also over here. Yeah, and the good old friend returns. We're not growing in number again. So it is stuck at 959, 961, 961 and 960 again. For some reasons. So there's no one moving into these houses there. I have no idea why. We have the market, we have the Leske. We have happy population here. I could lower it again to very happy. Perhaps this does something. We have all the necessary products they want. Let's just monitor this one a bit closely, but it takes a long time. And also the problem is, of course, these are really not producing that much, even the olive press is here, so we are constantly out of that, and we are not even getting in one every couple of minutes there. It's a problem. Once one is in, it's immediately consumed again. So I also have no idea how many of these buildings here we would need. Of course, fixing the workforce might be something that we can try. Other than that, I think there still needs to be some adjustments with the economy there somehow, because yeah, it's also a bit problematic that there's almost no one moving in. I hope you enjoyed this one so far, Builders of Greece. I'm actually going to wait for a couple of updates now before we continue, because a lot of things are not really working out for me as they should, and it's just taking a bit too much time there for me to really get this cracking to a decent level there. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. You can try it out yourself, of course, if you like to. On Steam it's available, and yeah, we might continue onwards here then with another episode. Stay tuned.